Renewal by Andersen of Central Pennsylvania sponsors this podcast, and it's having a promotion right now that's so good, it's scary. Buy one window or door and get another window or door at 40% off. Ooh, plus another $250 off your whole project. That's at no money down, no payments, and no interest for a whole year. Check out renewalbyandersen.com to learn more. Hey Today in PA listeners, join me for a special episode on Monday at 7 a.m. as part of PennLive's Paranormal PA series, where I'll be telling some of the spookier stories coming out of the Keystone State. Monday's episode covers the story of a family supposedly besieged by demonic entities, Pennsylvania's own Amityville Horror. That's Monday at 7 a.m. See you there, if you dare. Officials have noticed a rise in threats against schools this year. Meanwhile, the state Supreme Court bowls over whether public officials' social posts are public record. There's funding coming for electric school buses. Lastly, Pennsylvania has a major sweet tooth. I'm Claudia Dimuro, and you're listening to Today in PA. Threats against schools in Pennsylvania have seen a sharp rise this year, reports the Philadelphia Inquirer, by more than 50% in comparison to last year, actually, according to the state attorney general's tip channel. These threats have largely been fueled by social media, and a few, which were covered on this show, caused schools to close out of caution. Officials are urging parents and kids alike from sharing such threats, as they're usually vague and meant to make false reports go viral. But they are all taken seriously, and the fake ones drain resources and distract authorities, and generally harm communities, said State Attorney General Michelle Henry via statement, quote, "If you're looking to get a free day off school and scare your classmates, stop and think about the consequences." It was 2021 when Thomas Cagle started to become concerned after members of his local school board in Crawford County said on Facebook how they plan to investigate the origins of a controversial LGBTQ+ display in a high school library, reports the Tribune Review. Days later, Cagle noticed about 50 people at a board meeting who were holding matching signs supporting one of those members, and began to wonder, was the board's discussion of its business outside of a formal meeting inappropriate, or what's more, in violation of the state's open meeting law? Well, that's exactly what the state Supreme Court is looking over right now, after the matter was brought to its attention. The central question of the case is this: are public officials' social media posts surrounding agency business, ones made on their personal accounts, mind you, public record? One side of the track, like media law counsel for the Pennsylvania News Media Association, Melissa Molesky, says yes. When officials use social media to comment on public policy, the records must be accessible to the public for oversight and accountability. The other side, which attorney Jordan Schuber, who is representing the district, belongs to, argues that Facebook posts are private. Schuber additionally claimed that should the court side with Cagle in this matter, it could open the floodgates for endless litigation looking into public officials' social media records. Further information regarding this case remains pending. The School District of Philadelphia is getting almost $17 million in federal grant and rebate funding to buy electric school buses, states why. The Environmental Protection Agency announced this news on Wednesday, explaining that the district and schools in New Jersey could use these buses for environmental purposes and health, as kids in Philly have 3 times the asthma rates than the rest of the country. Of the 300+ school buses the district owns already, 20 of them are currently electric. Pennsylvania has some sweet tooth, says PennLive. Health publication Inner Body just published a report of the top candies by state for the Halloween season. Search traffic data ranked Pennsylvania as the 4th state that loves candy the most, Utah being the 1st. As for the state's favorite candy, it was a 2-way tie between Hershey's Kisses, which may not be that much of a surprise, and Swedish Fish. Nationwide, the top candy was Charms Blow Pops. I'm partial to a Reese's Peanut Butter Cups myself. Happy Friday, you guys. Hope you have a great weekend. Just a reminder that I have a special spooky episode for you guys along with the regular one on Monday, so please tune into that one when it goes up at 7 a.m. I'm very excited to share it with you guys. Thanks in advance, and as always, thanks for sticking with us. I'm Claudia Dimuro, and next week's another week of Today in PA. Renewal by Andersen of Central Pennsylvania sponsors this podcast, and it's having a promotion right now that's so good, it's scary. Buy one window or door and get another window or door at 40% off. Ooh, plus another $250 off your whole project. That's at no money down, no payments, and no interest for a whole year. Check out renewalbyandersen.com to learn more.